I don't trust you.
Push it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Red Valkyrie Presents. I'm, of course, Shae the Red with my, I guess you're okay, co-host, Cyborg Valkyrie. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, you Randy bitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
How did you get Randy from that? Just rude.
Interesting.
Cranky asshole. There you go.
Okay.
Let's see how long it takes to get this demonetized.
I think you're probably already there.
I'm sure we are. It's fine. Not even concerned about it. So, we are here with some amazing guests. Yes, you are seeing our brother, Mr. Death Metal Hero, as a guest. How are you doing, Luke?
I'm doing good, aside from the poison ivy on my calves. But yes,
well,
I am the good.
I feel like that's your fault for, running around naked through the forest. Yeah.
I was going to say, Feline said something similar, but no, there was no running.
Frolicking.
Yes.
Through the forest.
Frolicking
At least not
naked.
that I remember. And,
with a bonfire and chanting. You really got to just do better on the weekends.
Too many shrooms.
There is no such thing.
Oh gosh, I don't. Okay, just shut up now. Okay, we're here with some epic new creators, new to us, not new,
yes,
but new to us. From Shattermare, we've got Brian. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good. And we've got Kyle. How are you?
Hey,
Kyle?
How are you?
I was like,
doing
Kyle
great.
just
Running on only a
little
little bit of sleep, but
yeah, we may be pretty sleep deprived. So.
Oh, this is gonna be
mm-hmm.
This is
always
amazing.
a good one.
It's all good though.
So, oh my gosh, why sigh?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna wait for the first freeze before I strip down naked and run through the forest. That way, I don't catch the poison ivy.
Yeah.
That
Just
that's
watch
the right way to
watch
do
out
it.
for the specific leaves.
Little frostbite.
I was apparently careless.
Little frostbite on your berries.
That's terrible. All right, so before we get to the awesome campaign, which just launched today and has brought us here, I do believe we have a cosplay reveal to do first.
Oh shit!
I'm ready.
Oh shit! Look, I'm just saying, I had to go get a straw for y'all, okay, so I could not fuck with the cosplay.
Oh man.
Sai,
Yeah.
can you do your job?
Metamorphosis completed, sir.
Shae the Red
Has now become
awesome.
What's up?
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's great.
The amount of paint and shit on my face.
And shit.
There's a lot. Oh, and I can't, if I bring my hand up, then it'll ruin the illusion. So I have to keep my arms down.
Spray paint your hands.
I don't have time. We're already live. But yes.
I really like the thing around the mouth, lip area. So it's kind of like exposed muscle.
I mean, she looked kind of haggard. So, I tried to bring some of that haggardness.
Man, that's great. Yeah.
Thank you.
We have not seen a preview of this. So this is all live.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah. Nicely
Enough
done.
of me. we are here, and hold on, I have to point out one other thing. I really like it because of the way that I ended up doing this. Whenever I talk, it actually looks like my skin is just stretching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's trippy.
Well done.
As fuck.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I like it. It turned out well. Look, I'm excited because I can't contour, and it worked this time. And I don't know what I did differently, but I like it. And apparently, I can only contour in black and blue, and it's weird, but it worked.
That works. That's
I like
my
the,
color.
the neck, the big veins.
You can't. Okay, sorry. I'm breaking the illusion. But there's a lot going on.
Illusion shattered.
I know. Don't worry, it's gonna happen anyway.
Terrible.
There's a human reaching up to your face.
Yes, I let a human get close to me before dragging them down below.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know why we're here, this is why we're here, because we got some Hardly Heroes action going on.
Hell yeah.
Which is gonna be super epic. This just launched today, correct?
Already backed us.
Yeah. People have backed you already, and this is like with the canceled show and with you guys not really promoting that it was live just yet and everything. That's not bad. Someone found you and organically was like, yeah, I like this. I'm gonna back.
Hell yeah.
This scares me. I shall
will
throw money at it.
It's not like they saw me and then went, oh fuck, she's gonna come for me if I don't back. Like, that hasn't happened yet. That's what everyone currently in the chat is doing, is they're going, Shae dressed like a sea hag and will find me. And half of them are going, shit, how much did I buy from their store so they actually have my address? By the way, I have some of your addresses you might want to back. I'm just saying.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't. Oh, Kyle's having all kinds of paranormal shit go on. It's crazy. You good?
It's been a little kid run across the background yet?
That chick from The Ring is in his fucking window right now.
Don't do
nice.
That. Don't do that. That made me feel like I had to turn around, and I'm not even in Kyle's vicinity. I was like, oh gosh. Okay, so yeah.
Also, my connection is not great.
It's okay. This is the second time we will have a shit connection on this show, and it made for humor the first time, so it will make for humor this time too. All right. So Hardly Heroes, Brian. Considering you're the one that can hear me real time, would you like to give us a rundown?
Tell them what it is, man.
Of what Hardly Heroes is.
So Hardly Heroes is our baby. It's a tongue-in-cheek fantasy story about. It's an adaptation of our group's Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So we've had this long-running campaign for about 4 years now, and this is the culmination of Arc 1 or Campaign 1, and we're releasing issue 6 the end of this month, and so this will be the first trade paperback volume. This will be the first 6-issue volume.
So this is the thing that's cool about this is kind of like a two for us having Luke on, because Luke's on for a specific role that he's playing in the campaign that we'll talk about in just a second. But Luke is also part of our Dungeons and Dragons inspired campaign, and we've been talking about how we really need to listen back to everything, all the episodes, and just write them out and make a fucking comic.
Hell yeah!
I mean, not gonna lie, going through and reading issues 1, 2, and 3 of Hardly Heroes, doing research.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
It really made me, see how this would play out on a table, and it made me think of our campaign. So yeah,
that is so awesome.
It's fun stuff.
So who is it that plays this little ridiculous ball of fur that likes to gnaw on people?
That'll be our friend Gabe.
Okay, so one of two things. Gabe either has to be the most reserved person in real life, or I need him to be like a 6'6" yoked out like quarterback player. He's got to be one of the two, because then it's hilarious that this is the character he chooses. But if he's just like a Joe Blow, then it's like, well, it's less fun.
We'll send you pics. We'll send you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'll tell Gabe to slide into your DMs. And
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
Oh, that's gonna be weird.
Yep.
I mean,
Is
my
there a
DMs
little
are
ball of
open. I
fur
can't complain.
sliding into my.
you gotta slide in with the full getup too. You gotta be like,
Oh.
Slides in and I'm like,
All dressed up.
so nobody has a girlfriend. You know what, Cricket Painter? That's offensive. Even if potentially accurate, okay? It's still offensive. Yeah, so
It's awful presumptuous. Possibly accurate, but awful presumptuous. Damn.
I mean, I guess technically I have a girlfriend.
I actually shouldn't say that. My girlfriend's watching this stream.
Hi, Brian's girlfriend.
It's-
I'd wave, but it'll ruin the illusion again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this looks like a lot of fun. So obviously this isn't like a super new concept, you know, thanks to people like Critical Role. But I think that one of the big differences is, so for Critical Role, I know a lot of people like them because they're all voice actors, and so they
They're
bring
fucking
the goofy and the
posers.
they bring the goofy and the funny, and they've got all the names and stuff. But I don't know. I guess for me, like sigh. You're trying to pick fights with people far more successful than us.
Look, give us their budget. We'll do it better. That's all I'm saying.
I mean
That's
that.
all.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I
believe you.
That
we're
is just
funnier
a
than they are,
fact.
but-
I'm sorry, Critical Role. We would do it better because first off, we actually like each other. We're all like a big family, and that means that when we fight, we're actually fighting. It's not.
It's much
we
more
were
entertaining when
paid
the
to
fight's
fight.
real.
How would it? We'll do our encounters live. We'll
Be
just
sincere.
We'll hire like an extra or something like that to dress up as the VVEG and just clobber the shit out of him every episode.
Do you know what would be terrible about that? Is they'd be standing there and we'd be sitting here hemming and hawing about what we're gonna do, and then randomly, me as Bryn would just pick up my soda bottle and throw it and be like, "Did that do damage?" Like that.
No,
What,
you
it's
hit
like, well,
yourself.
what did the Pepsi bottle represent?
You hit yourself.
A stein. I don't know. I just threw something at him. Can it just hurt him, please?
Fireball.
You're not in the pub. You can't throw a stein. There are no steins to throw.
I had a stein on my back. It's fine. It's there. It's shut up.
It's my backup.
It's my backup.
You can't just magically manifest steins.
I
my
carry a
gift.
stein. I'm a giant person. I obviously have my own stein.
It was in my sack
Right.
of
Like,
holding.
you also
But manifesting
cannot...
a random stein is the drunken bard's, area of expertise.
That's fair. I stole it from Kronos and threw it. How's that?
Aw.
No,
Damn it.
look, I'm just saying this. All right, Luke.
Mhm.
A great sword is also not a projectile weapon, unless you're Bryn.
you want it to be.
In which
Unless-
case it is.
Unless you're tall.
And I'm very successful with my hit ratio. Thank you very much.
Shae, remind me about that season where I wasn't playing and you fucking swung your sword around until you opened up the hull of the spaceship you were on.
It was fine.
Uh-huh.
It was fine.
Everything is fine.
We didn't die.
There was
Gosh,
no
you're acting like
explosive
I
decompression
TPK'd
or anything.
everybody.
Was that like a Spelljammer thing, or is that because did they introduce an? Are you talking about? Are you guys in 5th edition?
Well, we're in 5th edition this season.
5th edition, but it's like a homebrew.
We were in another thing last season, and then Shae and Shae and Woodrow, and were you there, Luke?
Yeah.
I don't think I was that part of that season.
Yeah.
I think that was part of the first season. That was what made me want to be a part of it, and then the next season was.
I thought you were
Not
part of it because
as
I thought
fun.
you saved. I thought you helped save our ass, and I think that I got partially sucked out, but because I'm so gigantic,
Blown
I just blocked the hole, I think, with my giant ass is what happened.
Oh my god.
All right.
Maybe.
So this is all like the dialogue and stuff is for the most part what you guys have actually had during your games.
So this part in particular, we kind of went back after we outlined it, and so Renaud is an NPC that becomes a player character. Funny enough, Gabe also plays him. So we kind of had an idea just to have like, why not have a bard introduce the story? So this is
So he's like the narrator, basically.
Yeah.
So
He's
we
kind
made
of-
up the beginning part to kind of introduce the story. I mean, in the campaign, it was very much just like, you guys are all in a cabin, go. It was
Right.
it was kind
Gotcha.
of
Cabin,
didn't
pub,
meet in a
how
tavern? What
campaigns
the
used
hell?
to start.
no cabin. Yeah, it was
We're subverting
slightly
expectations.
different.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. You already got Frog G is like, and yes, I am here for this. I have backed. I am down for this. Bring it on.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You'll
Take
dig
take a shot or a sip or whatever you have.
The whiskey's too good. Yeah.
it. Going,
Oh yeah, don't shoot
get my-
whiskey.
I'll get tequila if we're gonna
Oh,
take a shot every time someone backs.
oh
oh,
gosh.
shit.
Hey,
I mean, I'll go grab the monkey shoulder.
I'm
There you
just
go.
saying. I'm just saying, y'all. You could get Brian really crunked right now if you all want to back and make him take a shot every time.
Yep.
In
I
fact,
might take a few, but
Worth.
It'd
oh, Brian's like,
worth it.
done. Sure, no problem. Yeah, so I love this idea. And here's the funny thing for me is I never played D&D. Like, I knew one kid who played D&D in junior high. And he was the kid that nobody else would talk to because he's
aw.
Oh,
I mean, D&D was his home. He belonged very firmly there in the 90s.
yep.
But
D&D back in the day, yeah.
yeah. And like all of his
Saying he was a
friends were
troll.
like 40. So he's like this like 14-year-old kid and he's like, oh yeah, my buddy, you know, Bill and Joe and Travis. And I'm like, who are these kids? And he's like, oh, they're like 40. And I was like, that's fucking weird, dude. Like you're 40.
Curious how that happened.
Nobody else to play D&D with?
Not in Utah. That's not how nerd games work in Utah. And the reason
That
I
was
didn't
everyone.
play the reason I didn't play was because girls don't play D&D because you have to play with 40-year-old men, so you don't play D&D. Like a teenage girl, that's just not a situation you put yourself in.
Yeah. It's not something you want to live action role play either.
No. I don't even know if there were LARPs. Like I didn't actually know what the fuck a LARPer was until I joined the military and saw a fucking furry out of uniform but a tail clipped to the back of her jeans as she was prancing off to the woods to go
Wait.
meet up with her friends.
What? I feel like there's a whole nother story.
That's a whole different story. I don't think we have time for that story.
That's
There was a
another
lot.
level. Yeah, because I remember, like, when I had played D&D back in the day with my friends, the people who LARPed, like, those were the people we made fun of.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
the
yeah.
random-
Everybody's
Everybody's always
punching
made
down.
fun of.
yeah. And then we were like, no, we're not those weirdos. But
We're just sitting at a table pretending to be doing something else. We're not actually outside doing this. What are you, a weirdo?
yeah, what if, like, but then dressing up as a furry and then going to LARP, that's
Uh-huh.
that's a real thing.
So at my first training
tough.
station in the military, they actually had to put out a message to all of the units that told people that they were not allowed to go frolic in the nature preserve area. It was protected specifically for like the greenery and the animals, and They didn't care if you identified as a cat. You weren't allowed to go in there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck what you identify as. Stay the fuck out of there.
And they literally had to start like the MLIs, so the military language instructors and everything, that are like, their job is to make sure that people understand like what's expected of them during training and class, and the people are passing and all that kind of stuff. They had to start monitoring the nature walkway, because it was like a shortcut through. They had to start like posting up along the walkway, because people would go partially on the walkway and then walk off into the wilderness. And a couple of them got attacked by deer.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
sorry. I'm trying to. It's supposed to not be funny, but it's fucking hilarious.
No, it's funny being attacked by deer.
deer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, deer. The cute little Bambis that usually
I didn't
run away
know that
from
deer attacked people.
They do if they feel threatened enough. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Gosh.
I love this idea though, because like I said, since we started Dice Dames and Dudes and we started playing, it's hilarious the way that you just eventually, like, once you're kind of used to the rules and used to how everything kind of goes, you just kind of fall into a role naturally. And my role is ditzy blonde that isn't blonde but is wildly successful with shit that shouldn't work, because that's apparently the only time I roll good, is when I'm like, I'm gonna throw this great axe at it. And they were like, how did you get a nat 20? Okay, so you cleave him in half and now your great axe can set itself on fire and return to you. And I was like, I have a boomerang great axe? That is the coolest thing ever!
Nice.
And of course, Luke is always trying to be the logical one that moves along the plot line and the story, and Sai's
I'm
the
always trying
overly
to talk
sexual
to
one.
NPCs, and Murder Hobo down here is just wants to assassin.
1000%.
Assassin's gonna assassin. What do I mean?
Either let me kill it, or shower scene with Bryn, which is my character. Those are the only two modes for Sai. I want to kill it, or shower scene.
Hurry the fuck up and get the information you want so I can kill this thing, or yeah.
I have been quite thorough in pursuing our quest. Thank you very much. It's not my fault.
Yes,
your little
you
pet NPCs keep dying, and then we got to resurrect them.
Well, that only happened this one last time.
You
But
always
to
want
be
to
fair,
save
that's because-
everybody.
Because
You guys get to resurrect party members.
The
I know
only
this
one
was
who
an
has
NPC.
Officially died is
Oh, okay.
me. Actually,
That is true. Actually, the only
Yep,
one who's died is
you've,
Murder Hobo.
Yep.
All
Like I
right.
said, I always try to talk to the NPCs first. I want information.
go
And
talk to the
then,
dragon.
if they prove to be a dick, like the dragon we're currently fighting, then
Fuck,
Then they
I
get
forgot
killed.
we're still fighting him.
I'm gonna make
Gonna
some
kill them.
boots out of that
For
motherfucker.
for some of the new chat people, at some point you should throw up the. Do you have a page of the hag? Because you do a really good
Oh.
job, like to show
Yeah,
people how
Let me
accurate it is.
let me pull it up, because yeah, that's a decent point, since I don't know that it's on here. I was gonna say, run us through who your characters are that kind of show up in Hardly Heroes.
You want to go, Kyle?
I'm good.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Oh,
Run us through the
run it-
characters.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, run through the characters. Okay, so yeah, well, as we discussed, we got Harbeck. He's the little furball down on the bottom of that page. He's a dwarf who was raised by wolves. So he was found by a monastery that worshipped this wolf god named Valrus, and they think he's like the reincarnation of this god. So they raised him thusly. So he kind of has a high opinion of himself. He believes he's the reincarnation of this god, and he also doesn't really know how to really operate in like normal society. So
Based
that
on
kind
like the
of
2 or
causes
3
some.
pages I saw, I would agree. I don't think that he understands what normal humans do, or
Normal
bipedal,
Yeah.
any like at all. All that I saw, I think I saw 1 or 2 pictures, and in both of them, he was trying to gnaw someone's leg, and I'm not entirely sure the person's leg that he was gnawing was the bad guy. I think he was
No.
just eating someone's leg. I was like, "Bro, I think that's your buddy. I don't think you're supposed to be chewing him." He's like, "Nah, it's cool. Don't worry about it."
He figures things out as he goes, you know.
It's a pack
Little by
thing.
little. Dogs can learn, you know, wolves can learn. It just takes some time.
Each other.
You just keep a rolled up newspaper and just smack him on the nose every now and then.
You know,
It's
he
all about
understands
the pack
violence.
dynamics with Harbeck.
Violence is the answer. So to him, you know,
okay.
you can solve any problem with violence, and that's how you teach lessons. It's like dogs nipping at each other. You know, when one of them goes too far and crosses the line, you just nip at him, and he learns a lesson.
Oh my gosh! I just
So that's
realized
kind of like his
how,
language.
I realized how good he and Bryn would get along because Bryn has 5 direwolf pups now. That 2 of them are undead. But she really likes doggies. Oh, and a Yeti. I'm sorry. I also have a Yeti.
And a Yeti.
I just collect animals as I go. He would be the next one. I would collect him and be like, "Hey!"
The Yeti knows how to fire a laser rifle as well.
Yeah.
So
Yes, we taught him how to fire Big Bang, not towards friends.
yeah.
Oh wow!
Man, you guys, that's wild.
So it's like Chewbacca.
Kind of. He's got a very specific. You know what? Hold on, real quick. I gotta show the hag first, so people know what the fuck we're talking about here.
Yeah.
I didn't just randomly pick something ridiculous to do. It's a character. I swear it is. So this is the hag, and this is literally the picture that I've been staring at for like 2 hours while I did this makeup. And then where is our shit? Where is it? Commissioned art side
What are you asking about?
for B. The
Yes. Commissioned art,
the Yeti. There it is.
then B, then completed, I think. So yeah, basically she tamed a wampa,
Yeah.
the thing Luke fought on Hoth.
He's cute though. We like him. It's Enar. It means fighter. That's him.
Oh wow,
Eneti the Yeti.
it's legit.
Yeah, he's super fucking cool and gigantic and has a laser rifle and we love him. And
Oh,
Enar, so he was supposed to fight me and I didn't want to kill him and so I asked for mercy and they let him not have to be killed.
We crate
Like
him at night.
indebted to you or something.
Yeah.
He literally followed me back after that. After that encounter, he was supposed to be like a guard Yeti for these gigantic fucking wolf.
These hyper intelligent dire wolves.
God-like creatures, yeah. And they wanted me to fight him, and I got to the point where he was gonna die. And then I asked them to not force me to kill him because that didn't seem necessary, and they let me not. And then he literally followed me home, and
Well,
I
if you
went,
remember
"Can we
correctly,
keep him?"
if you remember correctly, Woodrow said that they were probably going to tear him apart if you didn't take him with you.
Yeah, I felt bad. Poor little Enar, and now he can fire a laser rifle. I just
Good call.
gotta
Come a long
remember to
way.
bring him with us.
Long way.
He's come a long way.
And he also helps me keep tabs on all of our on all my direwolf pups. So he has become their pack leader.
Caretaker.
He's bigger and smarter.
I'm gonna say this again. We crate him at night.
Sai makes me crate him at night. It's really upsetting.
I'm not sleeping with that thing unleashed.
He's totally safe and mostly docile, and he's only had a couple accidents. Anyway.
To be fair, when they happen, they're rather large accidents.
I mean, he's big, okay? Shit happens. Stop picking on Enar. Continue on,
Shit
Kyle.
literally
Shit happens in large piles.
I'm so glad it's Luke's ship that this is happening on.
Yeah, it's great.
By the way, Shae, we're not getting that deposit back.
Nope.
I know, it's okay. All right, Kyle. Who are the rest of these
So,
characters?
Next to the right, with the shield, we've got Shump. That is the character I played as when I played this campaign.
Okay.
So he is a half gnome, half orc. So
he's a Nork.
a weird.
He's a Nork.
Yes, he's a Nork.
He's a Nork.
A weird combination there. He's got a ridiculously long and tragic backstory with everything that could possibly go wrong in his life going wrong.
Please tell me that his mom was the orc in that scenario and not the gnome.
His mom, in fact, was the orc.
Oh, that reminds me, we need to get the fan art from the other some sweet fan art of the inception of or the conception of Shae,
Conception of Shae.
Oh no!
like on the stream. Well, I guess it was recorded, so during the video.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you've got your Nork character. Tragic backstory.
To the left, we have Salazar, who is a warlock. He's kind of the wild card of the group. He's the guy that tends to do what you don't expect and make a lot of problems arise where there should not be any problems.
So Sai, got you.
Somehow more than the guy that it was raised by wolves.
That's impressive. Well, no, because I guess the guy raised by wolves has a pretty strict hierarchy, whereas the warlock probably just has a hierarchy, which is, just me. The top.
He likes
That's a gross
to
overgeneralization and accurate generalization of warlocks.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
And then last but not least, we have Theron at the top, who's actually played by who is now our current DM. So he is an assassin, and he comes into the story actually with the task of assassinating the main quest giver that we meet in the first issue. So
well, that's problematic.
It's a little, it's a little complicated off the bat with that, but he ends up meshing well with everyone. So
I don't know if you highlighted this side, but I feel like it needs to be highlighted again. Crowfire Studio says, I prefer to call it effective nonverbal communication. I'm assuming about our little feral dude down at the bottom.
Pretty much anything that happens except for what Luke does, because Luke just talks. Luke is very talky.
I am very talky. Yes, well, how else
if
are you supposed to get information out of people?
We would literally just be murder hobos. We would just be going from town to town killing everybody.
And I would literally have to burn spell slots to speak with the dead for any information in plot forwarding. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not burning my spell slots for that.
Wait, that's an option?
Hold your goddamn murder hobo horses.
Wait, hold on.
We've done that before, Shae.
I know, but I didn't realize that you have multiple spell slots. You can just keep doing this shit for a while, because that changes some interactions I'd like to have.
I mean, I have multiple spell slots. It's how a bard and a warlock work.
You'll be fine.
Not to distract from the stream, Luke. When we kill the dragon, we're putting the dragon's head on your bus.
I'm making boots. I might even make an entire fucking shoot out of that bastard. Yeah, I tried to talk to this dragon. I tried to be kind to this dragon. It called me an insolent worm, so I shot it in the guts.
This dragon
it's had a vendetta against me ever since. Mm-hmm.
He tried to eat me. I'm not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to die.
Tried to eat me as well. And of course.
Oh my gosh! Wait, if we have the ships, that means that the Yeti's back.
Uh huh.
Hey, Enar. I know a gun you need to sit on.
What?
Because he's got guns up. He's the missiles and everything. Enar can man one.
Oh god, no.
If he can point and shoot a laser rifle, he can shoot a gigantic missile.
No.
It'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Not on my ship.
He's not on your ship, bitch. He's on Luke's.
That's what I just said. Not on my
That's
ship.
where I am.
My ship takes telepathy.
All right. Anyway, back to why we're here. Oh my gosh. See, this is why this is fun. Because you guys having an entire like book series where you're going through your ridiculous murder hobo-y fucking campaigns and stuff, and then having it like a really awesome graphic novel. There's so many stories that arise from these kinds of crazy role playing, and I've forgotten half of what's happened, and then someone will go back through, like Luke went back through and listened to all of our shows and was like, dude, do you remember this and this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did do that. That was pretty cool. Why did I forget that?
Yeah, I'm ready to see your guys' outline for your campaign.
Oh, dude, I sent you the playlist for the campaign that we're running. I mean, it's honestly really cool to be able to go back and watch. I watch it in like 2 times speed now, and take notes and pick up on things that I missed before.
Yeah, that's a big help having it recorded.
Yes, it does make it easier for many reasons. One, if anyone tries to steal our plot line, we're like, yo, we had it first.
Mm-hmm.
I have recorded
the
everything.
internet is forever.
But also, I don't remember anything. So.
Well, the internet never forgets, so there you go.
That's right.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Yeah, so I really like how this looks. This looks like it's a lot of fun, and I gotta say, I think that he's my favorite. This is little.
Oh, you'll go through and read this. You'll love Harbeck. Like you will absolutely love Harbeck.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the fan favorite.
Well, he's kind of the heart of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally a tiny ball of
Yeah,
fur that
I can see that.
He just seems like he's super angry, and I can relate. Small one covered in fur. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
I think Salazar is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I like Salazar. He's funny.
When I joined the group, my character is like his protege or student,
Nice.
or follower, or whatever you want to call him.
This is awesome. So, how many of these are you guys hoping to do? Like, are you still playing, like, with a lot of these characters and then just keeping the story going, or what's the plan?
We're on the second campaign, so once we wrap that up, that'll be our arc 2. But we outlined the whole first arc, and we've got plenty of content ready to go in the pipeline. So we'll be cranking out issues for a while. So
That is awesome.
but I mean, as long as people like it and they want to keep reading, I mean, so
Right.
I'm sorry. Did your Nork lose a hand?
part of his tragic backstory.
That is the fuck. He doesn't have a hand.
Hey,
It's a
Really tragic backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't remember when I cut Kirby's hand off?
I do, but that was Kirby, and we don't care.
Oh,
Damn.
He doesn't have a body right now, okay? I'm not worried about Kirby. He's in a way better mech suit armor thing. He's fine.
I had to buy him a body because we haven't found his body yet.
Okay,
Dude.
and you're also the one that was like, so we're gonna cut off our companion's hand.
It
because we
was
think it's
possessed
evil.
by a demon.
Oh, I wasn't that bad.
Was it Idle Hands?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I only made things very uncomfortable at the most inopportune moments.
This is true.
Yeah.
Very much.
It's like jerking off.
sorry. That's
Yeah.
a horrible joke. This is exciting. Okay, so how big is each issue? Like how many pages?
32 pages.
32.
Yep. So the first volume is 192.
Jeez.
If I did the math right.
It's a little chunky.
So, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with chonky. We like chonky around here.
Yeah.
It's full of story.
And
Oh,
yeah, so this is
we gotta talk about this. Are you fucking kidding me?
Guess what kind of homage this is, but yeah, we met this really great artist at MegaCon, and I had him draft this up for us. So this is like kind of our first launch on the Kickstarter. So you can get this in like an issue 1 of the book. So
Can I just say it's very cute of him that he gave him pants.
yeah,
He's like, let's cover his shame. It's like, I don't think that he is shameful at all. Actually, I think he's
There's no
okay with
shame
it.
there.
Not to mention, he's so hairy. What are you gonna see? Like,
yeah.
I don't even think you can see furry butt crack.
You'll have to find out.
I mean, are you trying to?
No,
Sounds like
I'm
it.
just-
I
I
mean,
feel like
Like-
we have different goals.
both you salty bitches down at the bottom better shut the fuck up, okay? We got a show coming up this week, and Bryn still has BFG ammo, and y'all might be in the way.
Uh-oh.
Might fire it anyway.
you're
Lock her
currently
in
in my ship, so you
Lock
might
her
want
in
to
the room.
rethink your stats.
So yeah, this is like a pre-order kind of cover that we did for like some of the pre-order events and the Indiegogo. So we're kind of bringing this back for people as
I
an
like
exclusive
this.
cover for Kickstarter. It's so OG that the colorist, we missed him when he was coloring in Harbeck's hair. So you can see he just has giant skin spikes.
Oh,
So yeah,
That's
Nice.
awesome.
see if we want to catch that guy.
Nice.
And then yeah, this is
cool.
another person we met over at MegaCon. They do like a laser engraved wooden whatevers, and so
That's
I asked them,
fucking
hey,
rad.
you want to, because like metal covers are the big trend right now.
Right.
But I was
Yeah.
like, fuck that shit. This is D&D. So
This is better.
This totally fits D&D. Yes.
so I thought, why don't we do wood, and like you could see all the detail that they get.
Super cool looking.
Dude.
This,
Yeah, that
like,
Jason
this is
Metcalf
cool,
cover
but-
from one is
oh my
Yeah.
god.
great.
So this is
Great
kind of
one.
exclusive. We got some of these available for issue 1 as
Nice.
well. I don't know
Very
which one we'll go. We'll probably end up going with the Metcalf cover.
This
Like-
cover is
It
that's
looks fucking
amazing.
rad.
That is
Yeah.
so much fucking detail in there, and that is so
Same,
fucking cool.
That's impressive. Metcalf did a fucking damn good job on that cover too.
Yeah,
He
he did.
is, he's awesome.
That's gorgeous. All right, so I'm gonna put us on the ridiculous cover. Let's go through the tiers because I need to know what I'm gonna back at. So I need you to tell me what I get.
Sure. So yeah, so you've got the exclusive standard cover, which is the one below this one. That guy right there.
Okay.
And then the Javon Illuminati is the Beatles homage.
Okay.
Of that we're looking at. Yeah. And so we'll see it below, but we basically got that in standard and virgin covers. Whatever
Okay.
you prefer. So below this, we've got just the basic digital version of the volume.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to throw that in like to most of the other stuff. So yeah, that's the virgin cover of this. So basically be the full art. And then if you wanted to do a virgin cover. So this is the standard volume 1. So it'll be the full trade paperback, 192 pages. And you, yeah, there you go. And you get the digital copy as well. So we'll
Very
send them
cool.
out to you. Yeah, so we got with this vendor, and I need to upload the sample that we have, but we're gonna do a foil cover of issue 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
So we're doing gonna do a 50 print run of that, but it's pretty sweet. It's like actually I might go grab it. It's in my my living room.
Go ahead, we'll wait.
Which cover are you gonna do the foil of?
The like the main cover with the skeleton hands.
With the skeleton hands,
it pops pretty good, yeah.
Nice.
Do you wanna take over for me, Kyle? I'll be right back. I'll grab it.
Okay, so yeah, we've got the foil cover. He said he's looking for. We've got the hardcover of the volume. You know, some people are hardcover guys, girls. Some people are paperback. So you got your options.
Kyle, I feel particularly called out.
Some people are hard. Some people are soft.
To be fair, though, I am a hardcover whore, so.
Wow.
Well,
you said that.
We also have the we've also got the hardly covered volume.
Dig it. Nice.
The spicy cover.
Yeah.
Oh.
The spicy cover.
Use your imagination.
You do like the spicy covers.
And I think once we go to print, we'll have we can talk about it in a little bit, but we'll have 3 spicy covers. So you'll get to pick and choose between which one you want.
Nice.
Hardly heroes, hardly covered.
Yeah.
I love the pun. Hardly.
One of them going to be my brother down there?
He's always hardly covered.
That's true. That's fair.
Well,
I don't know. Sleeves. They bother me. I don't know what to tell you.
So I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh no!
No.
The green screen is taking it out.
All right, hold on. Let me
turn off the magic.
Yeah.
Dispel.
Just.
Oh no!
Oh, look at you with all of your university shit in the background.
Impress clients and people. All right, so we got the sweet.
Shit.
Yeah, it's shattered.
Wow.
So that's one of them, and then we've got like the basic what they call rainbow. So that's
that's better.
Yeah,
I like that one better.
Yeah.
The shattered one is cool, but it takes out so much of the simplicity of that artwork.
Yeah,
it's like a girl's 3rd grade trapper keeper.
Yeah, I think the shattered one might be better with the Metcalf cover.
Yeah. We'll likely go with this guy and see what they can end up doing with the foil. So
nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Back into the world of Shattermare.
Hide.
That was my first time seeing that too. So.
Yeah, I'm only ashamed of my student loan debt. That's
right.
That's fair. That's fair, man.
The rest was worth. So.
All right. So now we've got the wooden cover.
So we got the wooden cover. Yep.
Yeah, that dope looking wooden cover.
So cool.
And then we have got a named NPC tier.
Yep.
So if you want to somehow put a Yeti in our comic, you can put your Yeti in here.
No. I don't want you guys to hurt Enar. Leave him alone. He's a sweet Yeti.
So yeah, if you want to pay us an absurd amount of money, you can have your custom RPG character or really any kind of fantasy character you want with your likeness. We'll have the artist draw you into the book.
Nice.
And
so
we'll work you into the
$500.
comic. And volume 2, yeah. So, but you also still get the volume. So,
Yeah.
So
you get to see the world. How many issues are going into the trade? Is it 5?
6.
6.
Oh,
okay, so the first 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted you to explain them so I knew where to back, and you didn't help because I want all of them.
That's okay. Okay with that. Can we see the? Because we've got some add-on like rewards too that we do.
Is there a way to see add-ons?
Oh yeah, the add-ons.
You know what?
I could talk about them if we. Oh Yeah, the spicy Cabernet.
Oh, are you fucking serious?
What country are you in? Oh.
You bitch ass. Kickstarter, you know me. Come on now. Okay.
All right. And so,
What's
I
happening?
just did this. I just did this, you bitch.
let's see. All right.
Go.
Luke.
I don't trust it. Hold on.
Keep.
Oh, I saw it.
I have to
Responded.
back first.
I'm unsharing this while you back it.
Oh, it's not a big deal. They're only gonna see my other thing. Okay, we're on add-ons. Go back.
Why are you hating on Eddie the Yeti?
You jettisoned my Yeti. I'm jettisoning you.
I'm not
Okay.
even there.
Okay. So you can do a signed copy, or you can, if you're a coffee lover, we partner with this Comics on Coffee shop in Florida, and
They
so
did.
we're doing
I
Yeah.
think that they might have done one of the other ones that I backed. That was
Oh, really?
yeah, it was like a mini anthology, but they sent this really cute little thing of coffee, and I'm like, I don't drink coffee, but I don't want to give this away either because it had really badass.
Yeah,
art on it.
This is actually I got a decaf one on me. This isn't ours, obviously. This is just one I bought from them.
Nice.
Yeah.
But like they're working
they
on
do
ours
cool
right
stuff.
now.
Yeah. I've heard of them. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got good stuff. So they're doing a blend for us, and we're calling it the Long Rest. So
Nice.
if you're a coffee liker, you can add that on,
like it.
and then it's
S'more flavoring.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh.
I think it's like a 2.5 ounce bag. I'll finalize that in like a week. And then,
Yep, 2.5
Oh my
ounce.
gosh.
Yeah,
Delicious
got-
s'mores flavored coffee.
yeah.
I
It's gonna be a
might
little
actually
smoky
drink
too.
that coffee.
And then we got the classic loot chest, which is just like all of our merch basically. If you want like a T-shirt, you get the world map, you get poster, we'll sign it. You get dice, like 3D printed dice, or possibly premium dice if we can lock in a partnership that we're working on right now.
Oh shit!
Collectible character cards. So
Very
all
cool.
the swag.
Damn, you won't take loot chest.
No kidding. Throwing this out there. If someone falls through with one of your partnerships for dice, I might know a guy who does some good dice work.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I can vouch for their quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, he made me my dice box
Mhm.
and it glows in the dark and it's awesome.
Oh,
and my dice
nice.
glows in the dark too.
Yeah. No.
Frog G was that.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
and look, and he gave me a frog sticker because it's Frog G. But yeah, I'm just saying, he might be down for a partnership.
Okay.
Look, I love Frog G so much. He just puts in the chat waves. This guy right here,
Beautiful
he does good
D20.
work.
Nice.
But-
Is your avatar Frog G Cyber Frog?
No, it's actually his avatar is the character Frog G from the upcoming book Frog G.
Frog G. From
How did I not know?
my co-host on Topicless, Jason Bascom, and my other friend Inkspots, who I do you even read with?
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
See, look at him right here. He's like, yeah, it's launching on the 17th of September. Go sign up for Frog G, Voodoo Gods and Magic.
Let me.
Yeah.
grab-
And he had the name before they made the comic. They made the comic because of him.
Because of him, yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But no, Frog G's badass. He's a super, super cool guy and super supportive of indie creators. So if you need resin dice or other resin products, I would highly recommend talking with Frog G because he does some really good stuff.
There.
Also a maker
Yeah.
of badass Vegvazir coasters.
Nice.
Yeah.
The glow in the dark.
Frog G.
He does cool stuff. He does
Yes.
cool stuff. We like him. All right. I'm gonna go backwards, and then I will back this a little later, but I'm gonna back it not with my shit everywhere.
Is this
There we go.
like smoky plastic?
Is it not that kind of resin, some person?
Oh my gosh, some person.
Not the good kind.
It's different.
You could make dice out of that kind of resin, but probably you.
It'd be sticky, wouldn't it?
I'll last that long.
Yes, it'd be awful.
Sticky.
I don't know.
I don't know if they'd be weighted well either. You try to roll.
They
them.
would not. They would. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Terrible idea.
All right. Is there any other bits you want to let us know about this campaign? This looks so fucking awesome.
The story's so fun.
Yeah,
D&D campaign is fun.
I mean, if they want to get, I mean, there's the volume. So, but if they want to get, any of the variant covers from 1 through, I think we have 6 up for pre-order now. So if they want to get 1 through 6, they can through the website.
Okay.
Yeah, we also got a Patreon available. We have like a virtual pull list, so to speak.
Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. I love trade paperbacks. I love having everything kind of collected together in like one premium, kind of, you sit down with like a nice quality book that just has everything in it, and I don't got to worry about, did I forget to back issue 4 and stuff like that, because that I get really into stuff and then I'm like, I'm missing 4 and 5, but I got 6, 7, 8. What the fuck just happened? Like,
Yeah,
did I stroke out at some point?
You blink and you're like, fuck, I missed this.
Yeah, and it happens all the time. I also I back a lot of shit, so I forget what I back often.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
I didn't listen to any stretch goals yet because I'm not sure what else I want to throw in, but I guess, I mean, if we meet the goal, I mean, mostly it's just for printing costs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just say if we meet the goal, I'll just, like, it's going to be more than 196 pages. I'll say that. I mean, we'll throw like concept art in.
Nice.
We'll throw, like, different covers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, and you can always announce those through your updates too, which would be a good way, because it would go out to the people who've already backed, and it'll be listed just right on your campaign page under updates for like, hey, we hit our goal. This is now what we're doing for stretch goals.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm still learning Kickstarter because we did.
Don't worry.
Like,
Happens a lot, and Kickstarter is a different beast from Indiegogo for sure.
This is always what I've heard. Different setup. I do like the scrolly on the side, being able to go through the
I
tiers.
hate that so much, but that's
oh my
because
god, I love it, because the way I go through campaigns, I like to go through like all the stuff in the descriptions and the artwork and all that, and then go through the tiers. And the first tier can sit there, and I don't know. I like the dual scrolly thing.
I will say though, something that I was completely caught off guard, that I was just like, why isn't this a thing? So you know how on Indiegogo, when you're scrolling through the tiers, like they have their own picture, so you can see like, oh, this is what I'm like. I didn't see that on Kickstarter, so I had to throw everything like in the description.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Why wouldn't you just put the fucking picture there? Can I say that on the stream?
Oh yeah, please. We swear all the time on this channel. I love it when we have new people who don't know us well, and they're like, I'm sorry, can I swear? And be like,
yeah, I mean,
you fucking better not. Listen here, you little
Listen,
bitch.
they wouldn't fucking let me on this channel if they couldn't swear.
Too late.
I couldn't be on this channel, and it's half mine.
I'll just beg to Mama Susan not to,
it'll be fine.
Drop the demonetization hammer on us or whatever.
Right.
It happens all the time. So there's only one other thing that we haven't talked about yet, and that's, why the fuck is this guy here?
Yeah.
I know people. I'm everywhere. I don't know what you want from
Oh,
me.
yeah,
I
that's
do
it.
things.
That's
I know
all it is.
people. I don't know.
So-
My favorite. I just before we get into this, I want to say my favorite aspect of one of my favorite aspects of this is the fact that you're doing this story as kind of a remembrance of your friend, the guy that started the campaign and whatnot. I think that's super fucking cool. I love the way you guys talked about the story and kind of came together to talked about what happened in the campaign and came together to make the story. I think that's fucking awesome. It's a great way to remember an awesome time because we all love being at the table, rolling the dice, whether we enjoy murdering things, Shae, or we enjoy trying to get the story out of things, me, or somewhere in between, Brent. Yeah. So,
Brent is a simple person.
Yeah, just there to have a good time. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But I think that you guys will all enjoy this. I've read the first 3. Actually, I've read for the first 4, and you're in for fun. It's a good story, and you will enjoy it. So, grab this book.
Very cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, why the fuck are you here, Luke?
I don't know, Brian. Why am I here?
So Luke, so when we were super green and we were trying to get this book developed, we went to a little shop in St. Augustine, Florida.
Yep.
All books and comics, and we met Luke, and we weren't super sure what we were doing. We just knew we were going to put out a book, and so we started talking about it and telling him all the stuff, and I was like, wait, like 6 months, we'll be back. And we came back 2 or 3 times, and we finally launched the book. And I know, like, Kyle, I think it was Kyle, Gabe, and I came in, and we're like, this guy's art is fucking incredible. You want to have him do a cover? He's like, well, I don't know. I do, like, tattoo art nowadays. Maybe, I don't know. And so we came back, and by God, he's doing a cover for us. So for issue 7, we do the variant cover, Hardly Heroes.
Yes, indeed.
And I think we have a little bit of that to
We
show.
I have the finished pencils, and I did get your email. I bumped Salazar over. So
Okay.
let's see, window.
Little behind the scenes, like,
Yeah.
cover
All right.
development.
And there you go.
Yeah.
This
Wow,
is
wow.
right.
Yes. My gosh, you gave her the earmuffs in her hand. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I finally figured out what they were today. I was talking to Brian earlier today. I was like, I finally figured out what those fuzzy things on the side of her head were. They're
Oh my
earmuffs.
gosh, I could have told you that like 3 weeks ago.
Yes, but I didn't know why, and then I went back and reread issue 3, and I was like, oh, okay, that's why. So yeah, this is this has to do with the story. So does Salazar peeking through the window. But
It's okay,
yeah,
Chad. It's not a weird innuendo.
Lots of plot here.
Yeah. There's
Lots happening.
a lot of plot unraveling in this cover.
yes, giving away all the secrets with this this cover.
Well,
But
I
there's
see
going to
2
be
plot
the
points.
safe for work version, and then the not safe for work version.
I was gonna say there's 2 plot points. If she would just move that leg, we might see a 3rd one.
Yeah, no, the leg stays right where it is.
The plot's getting sticky,
Stop.
like some resin dice.
Look,
Be hot.
look at Proxy. Always end on a shower scene.
Never go to bed sticky.
Oh shit. Yeah. So that is part of what is coming up.
Little pin up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this will be there will be 2 versions. Like I said, there will be the safe for work version, and then there will be the naughty, spicy, not safe for work.
So
version.
I am totally not a prude, right? But I love the safe for work version because I love how you made the fabric sheer. Like that's so hard to do. And so I love how it's like just enough that you're like, there boobs.
Well, I wanted to give the impression of, like she's kind of just like holding it a little bit against her,
Just like a
and
tiny bit.
there's a fire behind. So yeah, I was finalizing the pencils with Brian and Kyle today, and be printing this out and inking it up.
My favorite part is
Apparently,
Salazar looking like a giant nerd in the background. I don't even.
Well,
I don't even notice the.
look at
the
him.
grin on his face. He's quite happy. He was peeking through the window just now.
Great time.
Oh yeah, he's quite happy.
I mean, I would throw shade, but I would look the same way if I peeked in and that's what I saw. I'd be like, ah, look at that. You're like, no, turn around.
But yeah, man, we're excited, and we're gonna pick up on issue 7 right after the trade paperback launches. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I just I'm wicked proud of these guys. You know, they came in like I said, like they said, and they were talking about it, and they did.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
I remember. I remember.
Because I remember asking you at one point. I was like, "When the fuck are they gonna message me?" Yep. And you were like, "I'm working on it." Okay, like we're working on things. I was like,
"We made it happen."
Yep. Absolutely.
I have to have something to advertise though. I don't want to come on and just be like, "Well, you can go to the website."
Right.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And like I said, a lot of people like to back when they can see the numbers jump up and everything. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Sai, do you have any other questions?
I have 0 questions, just shitty comments.
Damn.
So it's a day that ends in Y.
Yep. So bog standard. Well, thank you so much, Brian and Kyle, for coming and hanging out with us and sharing this totally fucked up world of Hardly Heroes with us. I'm so excited to actually get in and start reading this because it seems like fun, and it seems just enough ridiculous for me to be like, yeah, I could probably sit down and like binge read all of these issues.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you play D&D, like you play tabletop games, you'll get it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like subtle nods and references in there for you. If not,
there's like moments you can empathize with, like some. Oh, that reminds me of the time when my asshole friend tried to kill that person.
This entire stream where we we just totally abandoned what Hardly Heroes was about and talked about Dice Dames and Dudes.
If it inspires other people to go out and craft their own story, then that's a win. So I do have a question for you, Sai. Do you like cooking shows?
Not really.
No.
Why?
How are you so quiet?
What?
I ate an entire fucking pizza before we started streaming, so they're probably half comatose.
I have a food baby.
So we're coming out. Okay. We're coming out with another comic. It's like fantasy based, sort of, but it's like a slice of life cooking kind of thing. It's called Lich in the Kitchen.
It's called what in the kitchen?
It's called Lich in the Kitchen.
Lich in the kitchen.
Yeah. So if Hardly Heroes isn't your thing, maybe you like. I don't know. Maybe you like that. We'll see.
I'm excited for all of this.
I think that is Shae's speed, and I think this is both of our speeds.
Yeah, I'm more the cooking show one.
This is my favorite homage cover that you guys have done so far.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
The Evil Dead or Army of Darkness homage.
See, look, he's gnawing on his buddy's leg.
Oh yeah. Harbeck is your dude. You'll definitely enjoy Harbeck.
I'm so excited. That was the thing that made me laugh the most. So I was sitting here looking at the covers and I was like, I guess I could do this blonde girl with this. I was like, I don't own pink frilly. And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the hag. I think the hag's more my speed.
Definitely.
Oh, you hold up. Fuck you, Sai. You sit back there and
yes. Now it's officially a Red Valkyrie. Somebody got kicked live. See, and this happens occasionally too. Both of them get kicked.
Or they
both had to go. So we'll.
I'm gonna hop in the chat.
Have to
here.
carry on, until.
You bitch.
I was waiting on Luke to wrap up. I wasn't going to bring it
Well, I
up.
was going to. I was explaining what was happening to the uninitiated, and I was going to start wrapping up.
Behind the
You guys will really enjoy this book. Seriously, wicked proud of these
it's gonna
guys,
be
and I'm happy that I can be here to introduce them to all of you because they rock.
Hell yeah. Well, I definitely want to keep up on this series and with everything that Shattermare ends up coming out with, because you guys seem like you're probably going to come up with ridiculous shit that'll be right up my alley, and I'm kind of down for it. So definitely keep in touch with us. Let us know how things are going.
Well, they got plans.
Absolutely.
Indie distribution being one of them. So, yeah. Go watch
Thank
my
you guys
stream
so much
with
for
them.
coming and hanging out with us. And Sai, thank you, even though you're a bitch, for getting everything together. Love you.
Hardest working cyborg on YouTube.
That is
Yes!
true. And Shae,
Sighing.
Motherfucker.
I'm okay with it. And of course, thank you,
Fly
chat.
Feline
You guys
back
are
just
amazing.
in time for the kicks.
Yes, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please share this out. Going back, there are 29 days left. This was day 1 of the campaign, so get in on this as early as possible. Let's make this a huge success. And we are going to play y'all out with the Hardly Heroes trailer. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Four unlikely heroes will band together to save the world, despite their worst efforts. Watch their adventure unfold as they embark on an epic quest to defeat a great evil and try not to kill each other along the way. Watch them quarrel, watch them succeed, watch them fail. Join our 4 main characters, Harbeck, Shump, Theron, and Salazar. This isn't your grandfather's adventuring party. Follow along as they encounter awesome enemies and questionable moral situations in the fantasy story of Hardly Heroes. We hope you'll fall in love with our plucky cast of characters as much as we did role-playing as them. And maybe they'll remind you of your favorite group of murder hobos. Maybe they'll be your favorite. This winter, experience a tale inspired by our creative team's fantasy party, inspired by everyone's favorite tabletop RPG. The book opens with the illustrious bard Renaud narrating the group's first quest. The main characters find themselves trapped in a mountain cabin, seeking shelter from an unnatural snowstorm caused by what people refer to as the Arcane Calamity. Magic has re-emerged after the events surrounding the calamity, which seems to have peculiar effects on certain regions of the Deboden Peninsula. The adventurers join forces to escort a humble traveling merchant named Amelin through one of these very areas, through the treacherous pass of Mount Duboda to the town of Grelin. Of course, they will come to find that these quests are never as simple as they appear. Unbeknownst to the party, they've stumbled into a rather large web of conspiracies. A powerful foe plots to unleash a dark being upon the world, and our characters happen to be the best man, dwarf, wood elf, and half-orc, half-gnome for the job. Follow along as they unravel the web of conspiracies and prevent this great evil from destroying the lone. They aren't the heroes this world deserves, but they are the heroes this world needs. They are Hardly Heroes.